Yo, what's good? This is the sit down. Shout out to Sidestep and Adidas for holding us down for this, man. I'm here with a artistic maverick, Zoocci Coke Dope. What's going on, Zoocci?
I'm alright, bro. How are you?
Let's speak about anxiety, actually, for just to give this some context. You dropped Anxiety, the album, in 2019. How did you start producing?
I first started trying to get my friends on it. Like, I made the beats. Well, it wasn't even really beats at the time. It was just loops of whatever I could put together. Sometimes it'd be like 10 seconds because I didn't know how to make it longer. And from there, I started figuring it out. And then, you know, the things I made got longer. So I was like, okay, these are beats now.
You dropped Morning Star?
Yeah.
That was your first project?
Yep, my debut EP.
And how did that come about?
I used to just throw out music all the time. And one day I sat back and I was like, what would happen if I made a full project, but like conceptually, because I'm into like conceptualizing and making bodies of work that make sense, like from start to finish. And like some of my favorite projects are like that. So I challenged myself to do that, and that's how Morning Star came about.
What would you say like are some aspects of being a producer who's dedicated to the game the way that you are, that like people may not know?
I'd say if you've got one foot out into one life and one foot into production, it's probably not the thing for you. For me personally, I don't know like for somebody else's journey, but like for me personally, it's been a thing where it had to be the only thing that mattered to me. I didn't have a social life. I'm not very social. I don't even know how to conduct myself with people sometimes because of how much social skills and development I missed because I was always in front of my laptop just trying to make songs and beats and stuff. You really need to devote yourself to it if you want to be as great as the people that you idolize. It's got no shortcut because with that type of dedication, like, you become better, as you were saying. Like, my only thing is just becoming great at it. At some point, I didn't see my family for like 6 years.
Jeez.
You know, my own mother, bro, like I didn't see her for 6 years because every time I thought about, let's say, going to see her, my only thought is, what am I gonna miss? Or am I gonna come back unfit? Because it's also got something to do with fitness. You can make music as much as you wanna make it, and you stop for a couple of weeks.
Do you draw inspiration from any other disciplines of art?
I draw inspiration from like media in general. I've gotten ideas from just pictures for a whole theme of like, I remember there's an artist I'm working with and there's an image I've had on my phone for like a couple of years. I used to stare at this image and hear like an artistic direction for a whole album because of how that image looked.
Wow. Because this is Sidestep and Adidas Originals, what do you think makes you an original?
I keep my head down so much and think about what I have in mind and try to make that as brilliant as possible. And what I have in mind is always something I've never heard. And that's where I draw like, you know, my originality from. I
asked this question because again, we're exploring the concept of if, right? What does an ideal world look like for Zoocci?
Maybe if a person is willing and you're just like, this aspect of you is not the best one, maybe if we just put a compressor on that, or if we put an EQ on that to make it a bit good, or like things like flashback, like playback, like you meet a person and you're like, can I play something somewhere to see what you're about without you painting a false narrative, or, you know, like just engagement with people would be different for me and way more realer than what it is.
I feel you. What are you most inspired by?
It's happened recently with my previous project, Anxiety, where I've started feeling like, okay, I'm on the right path when it comes to that, but like I have a crazy obsession with just being brilliant at what I do, so that inspires me a lot. And my mom too inspires me a lot. I think she's the overall inspiration.
Jeez, that's profound. That's real talk, Zoocci. Appreciate you.
Shout out.
Some really cool insights from one of the dopest musicians on the continent. Shout out to Zoocci. Also, shout out to Sidestep and Adidas Original. You can find your music, whether you're a producer, a rapper, a singer, you can find your music with Zoocci's ears. Make sure you hit up www.side-step.co.za and get involved in the competition. 20,000 Rand, that's what's on the line. Yeah.